all ages.
Jab, cross, hook, cross, hook, jab. Run, 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 go.
All abilities.
You're not doing the same thing over and over. You're not just walking on a treadmill. You're not just running. It was a different, every 3 minutes it was something different, working all parts of your body.
Southpaw Boxing and Fitness of Windham is not your average gym.
Jab, cross, go.
So our youngest member is 6 years old. Our oldest member is 76. We have males, females, we have fighters, we have non-fighters, we have people coming in to lose weight, we have people coming in just to move. It's open to everybody.
Mike and Kim McBride opened Southpaw in the spring of 2019. The idea for the business grew from Mike's love of mixed martial arts.
When I was young, I started taking karate like every little kid does. They want the gi, the uniform, and the belts.
Mike went on to become an MMA instructor. That's when he and Kim decided to open their own facility. Southpaw offers a lot more than just boxing. There are treadmills, rowers, and weights.
Everything from cardio classes, circuit training, all the way up to real training to actual fighters. If people want to compete for Golden Gloves or, you know, compete in MMA, we offer it all.
Up.
Southpaw is the stance a boxer takes when he or she is left-handed, leading with right jabs and following up with a left cross, right hook. But Mike is quick to point out that anyone can step into their ring without fear.
Everybody thinks you're going to come to a class like this and you're going to get hit, which couldn't be further from the truth. We don't even allow contact. It's 6 months before you could ever even think of contact if you wanted to.
Just ask Taylor English, a 13-year-old powerhouse in the ring. Taylor wants to compete when she gets older. But for Taylor, Southpaw has provided far more than just exercise.
It's a big stress reliever because I have like anxiety and depression, and like this just kind of like you can take out like anger and like being nervous, and you can come here and just take it out on that rather than like other people. You can just hit a bag and then you can see your friends from boxing, which is really nice because I've definitely got a lot closer to people here.
Taylor's parents were a bit nervous to let her box, but Mom Heidi has seen a big change in her daughter.
She's auditioned for a role at a play at our school, which that's something probably 6 months ago Taylor wouldn't have tried to do. She's just so much more confident and just has so much self-esteem now that I think she really lacked prior to coming to Southpaw.
Stress relief is the reason Cesar Della Torre was the second person to sign up when Southpaw opened.
I'm a guy. I don't like to talk. I don't like to talk about my emotions, but I do have them. So coming in here, I can definitely work through some things. My father just passed away early part of December from pancreatic cancer. I just really didn't want to talk. I came here. Some of my counterparts would hold pads for me, or I'd hit the heavy bag, or I'd hop in a class, and it's definitely helped.
76-year-old Gail Whitney was the first person to sign up. Southpaw wasn't even open yet. And these adorable little ones are the reasons why.
I've gotten stronger and I'm able to keep up with, like I said, the little kids. And I have my great-grandchildren often, and I enjoy playing with them, getting on the floor with them, which I was not comfortable before.
They're very serious about their clients and getting their clients to where they want to go. And it's not intimidating at all, so it's a great place.
I never tried boxing, but thought I could master the jab and the uppercut. I thought I'd give it a try. After all, I love a good boxing movie. Doesn't that count? First, there's a trick to climbing into the ring.
Now your other hand, and loop your leg. Oh, not backwards, forwards. Yes, there you go.
Etiquette. Boxing 101, learning the jab.
1, 2, 3, 2. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 2. That's awesome.
Couple more moves and I was ready for the gloves. At one point, I wasn't sure if I was in a boxing class or a dancing class.
Off your ball on the front foot, pivot a quarter of the way and step over. There you go. So 1, 2. Throw your 1, 2 first.
Oh,
it's a
wait.
2. 1, 2. Now roll.
But with Mike's expert instructions, I was jabbing and bobbing and weaving, well, like the beginner that I am.
1, 2. Roll. 2, 3.
So if you want to kick, punch, or box your way to better health, both mentally and physically, check out Southpaw Fitness in Windham.
The trainers are also awesome and encouraging that you just come back, you keep coming back, and you get better each time.
It's open to everybody, and I think we've really developed a great community. Our members are fabulous. They're very welcoming to other people coming in. I find it's a challenge to get people in the door, but once they're in the door, they're addicted and they love it.